Coffee Time with Officer Fox, guest starring Officer Perryman. It's in my butthole.
We're chasing this guy. He's got a felony warrant out for some bullshit thing, DV or, some bullshit behavior. And we find him behind this Chinese restaurant in Hayward, crawling through the bushes. And he's going along the fence line and he's crawling through thick bushes. So we can't use the dog because when I saw him, I started chasing him. My door popper didn't work. So I pulled my taser out. And he's crawling through the bushes and I'm behind him. Now, mind you, he's crawling. So he's on his hands and knees, right? He's got sweatpants on and a sweatshirt. And I tase him. And the prong goes right into, do you know what a starfish is? One of the prongs hits the starfish.
No.
Now, I've never felt sorry for anyone before that is a crook. I kind of feel like if you're running, if you're fighting, or if you're doing, something you shouldn't be doing, you get what you ask for, right? But I felt for this guy. I really did. It was not intentional. It's the target you presented. And it went right through the sweats and starfished this guy. And he let out a scream that I grew up on a farm and in farmland, and I've never even heard a butchered animal let out a scream like this. He sounded like a woman that was being squeezed in a trash compactor. And he couldn't really function during that whole thing. As they're loading him up to the ambulance, they were not pleasant to this guy at all. They rolled him over onto his back, which of course hurt him more than being on his stomach. And they were tugging on the line to try to figure out where it was. And he's trying to tell them, it's in my butthole, it's in my butthole. And they just thought he was being a jerk about it. Didn't realize it was actually in his butthole.